Welcome, everyone, to the grand finale of our Kill Team League for 2024. We've got a great final match between, myself, I guess, and Cameron. Because this is the finals, we're not going to do anything too wacky. We just want this to be a good, clean match between two players who will battle it out to determine who is the grand champion. So, today we'll be playing a secure mission, in which an operative can perform an action while it controls an objective marker. Until the enemy team secures that objective marker is secured by your team. And at the end of each turning point, for each objective marker secured by your kill team, you score 1 victory point. We'll be playing in the approach style match setup, where each team will be deploying in the corners. There are 6 objective markers in which they'll be fighting it out over. And that's all there is to it. But because this is the grand finale, let's show off all the intros of everybody who competed one last time. Take it away.
Well, it's me, Stev. We're orcs. We like fighting. That's what we do.
Well, boss? Hey, boss? Boss?
What?
What? But what if we don't like
Fighting? Of course you like fighting. We all fight. We're orcs.
Well, what if I don't like doing that, boss?
When that kills you.
Oh, okay, well, love fighting. Alright, welcome to Kill Team, thank you. We're Stev.
We'll do the thing.
Wah!
That's close enough.
G'day, Cobber. Is your tummy growling? Are you feeling peckish? Is your gut just a gaping maw of insatiable hunger that might soon attract the eyes of the Inquisition? Get on down to Darren's Snack Shack, just off Subcorridor 27. We've got the greasiest meats from every corner of the galaxy, sizzling over our patented open plasma pit. I might be an ethereal skeleton cursed with unlife to languish for all time, but I'm also cursed with great prices. Wrap your laughing gear around our char-grilled Ripperjack, some smoked brain leaves, or... what's that sound? Why, that's the crispiest kite and cracklins money can buy, straight from the Ambul's butt. You ever rip the coils off a plasma gun and use it to liquefy a Catachan devil for the whole family? Glistening, steaming, fatal to the touch, just like Meemaw used to make.
Hello.
That's Darren's Snack Shack. We rolled a 1 to cook it, so we can roll a 6 in your mouth.
Darkness, quiet. You hunker down in your meager camp, exhausted from months of being pursued. Faintly, the crunch of a metal foot, the glint of a glowing lens. The next thing you know, they are upon you. The crack of a long rifle, the whine of a radium carbine, and the heavy thump of a transuranic arquebus. An exacting eradication executed with mechanical precision under an unfeeling gaze. In moments, it is over. Devastation wrought, calculated, and thorough. They are your worst nightmare, wrought from bone and iron. Occam's Talon. When the application of violence is needed, they are the simple solution. If you know their name, then it is already too late.
I'm Corey, and my Harlequin Void Dancer troupe is here from the Black Library to reenact only the most famous battles in history. Since 1988, the Koopa Kids have been sent by Bowser to conquer the Mushroom Kingdom, Dinosaur Land, and any available racetracks. Let's meet the players. First up, Larry Koopa. He can fly, but he's low stamina and will probably be the first to die. Solid C tier. Lemmy Koopa can fly, but he didn't bring his ball, so that's also a solid C. Iggy Koopa is no stooge, and he can fly. B. Roy Koopa can fly, but he's a big bully, so he goes in the D slot. Windio Koopa is an absolute diva, but also absolutely kissable, and she can fly. A tier. Morton Koopa Jr. has a big mouth and thinks he's better than everyone else, but he can fly. Solid B. Ludwig von Koopa. He's a stunner, and he can fly. A tier. Last up, Bowser Jr. He's brought a big sword instead of a baseball bat, and he can fly. That's S tier.
Straight from the High Council, repping the town. If this Megas couldn't best us, what you gonna do now?
Paul Pete Best and Georgia here. Ringo Rat-a-tat-tats with his
Real rifle gear. Android Yoko is here to keep your face in overhaul, but you protect their little bodies with a savior protocol. We bring you down to Xenos, yeah, we call them the Crooch. Technologically proud of our 3 stealth suits.
Now these homies can fly, but that don't mean they ever hover. If you're outside of the circle, better treat them in
I think love to leave you living like your mama said we should, but we got to take you down for the greater good. Yeah. Peace out, yo. Peace. Peace between Mans and Xenos. Forcibly.
When Alex handed me the song for his intro bit, I didn't think that we would get content ID hit. But when I uploaded the VOD, it happened anyway. So I'm recording this and I pray. So hopefully this time we don't get boned. When I saw the copyright strike, I definitely fucking moaned. I just hope that my voice doesn't sound too much like the original. Yeah. Fuck you, YouTube.
Games Workshop says the kill teams are balanced for a win rate between 45 and 55%, but when you look at Phobos Strike Team, and then you look at Hunter Clade, Navis Breachers, and Nurgle Legionnaires, you see that statement is not true. You're going to have to close to within triangle of me and my genetic freak guerrilla warriors to even have a chance to break our conceal order. Now the standard kill team board is 4 pentagons in a circle wide, minus deployment of 1 pentagon, so you take 4 pentagons in a circle, subtract 2 pentagons, then subtract a triangle, and that gives me a pentagon and a circle and a square in which to dominate the battlefield. But this isn't a normal battlefield. This is the 4-player league match, so you need to double that, giving me 2 pentagons, 2 circles, and 2 squares to which I will eliminate my adversaries with pinpoint volleys of bolt gun shells. You're going to be required to circumnavigate every shape in this game before you can even begin to throw dice against me. All the while my brothers will be punching holes of every shape through your armsmen, legionnaires, and Skitarii with 2 volleys of lethal 5+ P1 bolt gun fire. Those numbers don't lie, and they add up to 2 and 2 league points for each of you at the 4-player league match.
Run! No weapon you to hide! Flee from the plasma, you're about to get fried! Chaos! Run into a maze, consuming your fear as we run up your brain. No longer adhere to the mankind code. Chopping up your body as we go. Sycamore chaos, legionary, melee, very scary. Heretics, no confessing. To our chaos messing. Carry you to your grave. Getting of the crusade. Fear, you are frozen. Fall to the true side.
To the grand finale of our AF40K Kill Team League here on the mighty loading ready. Play the intro again.
Yeah, just roll it back. We're gonna
like the whole 10
yeah, all 10 minutes of it again.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
No, wait, hold on. Fuck. Okay, good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the grand finale of the AF40K Kill Team League here on the mighty Loading Ready Run Network. I'm Ben. Joining me, we've got Funko.
G'day.
We've got Max.
Also, g'day. But
Yeah, I was going to say, we brought in our Oceanic contingent to Table Friend. And of course, we got Cam.
Huh?
And because it's a special episode, we kicked Paul out of the tech booth, and we've got James.
What a dumb idea. I mean, hello.
There you go. Great. Perfect.
indistinguishable.
Yeah. And I'm really excited, Cam.
Yeah.
It ends as it began.
Yeah. Well, here we are, back at the beginning.
Yeah. Did we know it was going to get to this point?
No.
No. I really thought I was going to dirt out.
Yeah, me too.
But we didn't. And you know what else doesn't dirt out? All your support over at Patreon. At patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this cool stuff, so we really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. You're the reason we were able to do this.
Yeah.
And bring in all these friends to come in and do stuff. I mean, we didn't fly Funko in.
But if I could reimburse that, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, so I don't know how deep Beej looks at the receipts.
Yeah.
I'll just slide it across the table.
Yeah. I mean, I'm about to expense some very silly things for this episode. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll find out how that goes. You can also check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com, where we got all kinds of great merchandise that you can buy with the dollar you use in your bank account. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Thank you for tuning in to this whole league. It's been a pleasure. We've, I think, learned a lot about like producing a tabletop wargaming show. Mm-hmm. I mean, the response has been really, really awesome. Like people have been into it. So just because this is ending doesn't mean there's going to be an end to tabletop. I mean, we're literally playing a new tabletop game on Monday.
Right. Yeah.
We're doing Marvel Crisis Protocol next week.
Another miniatures game.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a good time. So thank you very, very much, everybody. We really appreciate it. Yeah. So we're gonna battle.
We are.
Yeah.
We are?
This is for all the no stakes.
This is for all the no stakes.
Yeah, no stakes whatsoever.
Well, you know, I mean,
there's some stakes.
There's a little bit of stakes. James, could you bring out the trophy? I needed to like cue up some music for this.
Yeah.
$6 from the real Canadian.
Is this food safe?
Maybe.
Our crunk cup.
I feel like it's more likely that the liquid that you put in would go through it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
the gold will just start washing off.
Yeah. So we've got a trophy. So one of us gets to take this home.
Nice.
Yeah. Or do what Kathleen did with the game nights thing and just put it on the set. But maybe we can get it engraved.
Maybe.
It sits on the set, so I can come back and win it. For
Yeah.
I mean, it is plastic. We could paint it.
That's true.
We have that technology.
Right.
Painting things seems like a lot of effort. So
Yeah, I can't imagine painting. It's so small.
Carve your names into it.
Yeah.
We'll paint it to a 3-color minimum table ready standard.
Right, yeah, so that we can bring it to not Games Workshop, Warhammer.
Yeah.
It still gets me.
Just dunk it in Nuln Oil. Yeah. Liquid skill.
Yep.
Yeah. So as the handsome man in the video explained, we're not doing anything funky dunky. That we figured it would be the most fun to just have a regular styles game for all the marbles.
Yeah. We did three straight weeks of multiplayer.
It has. Yeah. Let's go back to regular.
For the
Kill
final,
Team.
it makes sense to just have it, competitive style 1v1. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we want to go to the top down here, you can see how we've got everything all set up here. So we've got just a line of objective points down the center cross here. And we're starting on the diagonals. Cam has chosen down there, and I'm up here. We're all kind of, Cam's got a nice little clump over there. I've got a big clump and one Lone Ranger going off on his own. As usual, Cam's rocking his Phobos.
Yep.
And anything special that you want to talk about with them at all?
I think this is basically the kill team I've taken in most previous weeks. I've got my Reaver Sergeant, I've got my Infiltrator Commsman, I've got my Infiltrator Medic, my Incursor Marksman, my Infiltrator Veteran, who's got lethal 5+ and balanced on his custom bolt gun, and then I've got an Incursor Mine Layer.
Yeah.
Who's got the Fridge Magnet.
Yep.
And they're 2 evenly sized teams, 6 and 6.
6 and 6 is going to be great. Yeah.
We've got the TAC Ops back, because that was a big thing in the multiplayer games. We weren't running the side objectives that each team can have. So those are back in play. And yeah.
I made some changes that I liked how it played out in the multiplayer game. Wait, I didn't. Did I play it in
Yes, you
multiplayer?
played-
you
I
played-
did.
yeah.
Right, I played one.
Max and...
Oh, right, it was us three. Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, I was out.
It was this crew, yeah. So I actually kept my leader as undivided, which I really like, mainly for the reason that I read the rules. Being that if I want to do like our version of the double fight or the double shoot for free, you have to have an undivided one.
Yep.
That's just how that goes. So my leader is undivided, and the icon bearer that I have is Nurgle, so I can have those ones. So undivided, everybody else is Nurgling it up because I'll never turn my back on my grandpa. And then I have decided to retire the Butcher, the one with the big axe, from doing a lot of research. The consensus is that he is the worst model in the squad.
Yeah, he's got like some interesting tricks you can pull with like...
His axe hits so hard,
Yeah.
but it is a 4-up. And
Yeah.
it's just...
Yeah.
The orcs have the guy with the breacher ram is the same thing. It's just very spiky.
Yeah.
It's not very consistent.
Yeah. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna bring in a heavy gunner. He's gonna have a heavy bolter for the main reason that the double shoot for my guys, you can only do it with bolt guns.
Yep.
So everybody on my team has that in either a bolt gun, heavy bolter, or bolt pistol form, except for my leader who's rocking the plasma pistol and a big ol' and honestly, Pew Pew Stew, who has been the MVP of the crew with his big old plasma gun. But is perpetually cursed, and I found that supercharging just don't hit the same when you're not playing Death Guard.
Yeah. When you don't have the 5-up saves.
Yeah. When I don't have a disgustingly resilient, it's tough. So yeah, that's my squad. Sicko mode guy, I'm trying out the warded armor on him. So until he gets hit,
Until he
his
gets
save
damaged.
until he gets damaged specifically, his save is 2-up, which is pretty nice. And then my heavy guy can still move around because he's got the suspensor system, and my icon bearer is tainted.
Okay.
With the taint.
And that's it. We've done all the pre-game setup. So
We've got our TAC Ops. We've got mission.
What did you two do for your scouting options?
So I took a dash, and you took the change order.
Yes.
Yep.
Which means Cam's going to take the initiative on turning point 1.
Yep.
And that means neither of you have spent any pre-game CP.
Nope. No, we're all good on there.
start.
So we can actually bring up the lower third overlay. I think without further ado, time to move into turning point 1.
All right.
So
Okay.
What's the I usually have like a nice little thing. What's the order specifically?
Strategic phase.
Yep.
So I got to reveal some. Well,
Got room for one more?
yeah. Hey, why not?
Hey.
We'll have a big posse. Hey, everybody, it's Jacob.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
I didn't want to miss the finale.
Oh yeah. Did you see that I put all of our intros in the intro video, so we get to hear the Stev again?
No,
Yeah.
I
James,
literally
let's roll it again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's play it again. Yeah, 10-minute video.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It was. I think this was a really, really cool experience. So.
I agree.
Okay.
I don't.
So strat phase, starting with who has the initiative.
Vanguard. I'll spend one command point on Vanguard.
So that's the one where your guys get a free mission action and an extra
Triangle of movement, and ignore the first circle of climb, traverse, or drop.
That's you get to mosey.
Move quick and
It's the strategic ploy for Phobos that does too many things.
Okay, I will do my free double shoot.
Okay.
I was going to say Vanguard is really putting the van in the guard.
I don't think I really have anything else that I want to spend command points on right now.
Turning point one's
multi-spectrum
always-
array, I can't see any of your guys.
that's visible.
Yeah, they actually do have to be like... I mean,
Visibly.
Yeah, because we talked about your leader over there.
Yeah,
can't shoot him.
You can't shoot him, but you might still be able to see him because shooting is different to seeing.
Yeah, it's like drawing a
If you
point
can
from
see a
model
part
to
of his
model.
but
I don't. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
Or not multi-spectrum
We-
array, omni scrambler.
We had such a good discussion yesterday about like visibility and like intent and stuff
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
that I
yeah.
loved. Where so something that we're gonna really push forward on doing like here is being like, I would like to do this. My intent is to do this. If I go here, does that make sense for you? And then going like, yes, or I think you have to do this kind of a thing. And
it's the best way to play.
such
because
such a good way to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is, you can knock a model, you can do various things that'll just edge it out.
Ian's in chat.
Oh,
Nice.
What's
Nice.
up, Ian?
Hey, Ian. And yeah, also I think it's important to note that no is also a
Is
pretty
it-
valid
it's-
answer in
it's
those
okay,
situations.
yeah,
Like,
you
can I
can do
move
that.
this here? And just being like, no, I don't think that works. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally all right.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So,
Camden presumably passes. and
I'm gonna
Camden
pass.
passes.
Yeah, I pass. Yeah.
So tack reveal for the first turn. If you have any tack ops that
I
can or
do.
have to be revealed in the first turn.
All right. I have none to reveal
I
right now.
do have one that I have to reveal in the start.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little feisty. I'm trying something a little weird.
Okay.
So I'm picking. I'm revealing assassinate target.
Okay.
So-
I have to nominate a target for you to kill.
Usually, I think that's correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You're on Seek and Destroy.
Yes. Yeah. Mine are my archetypes are seek and destroy and security, and I'm like very mid on security.
Yeah.
This is like one where it might be okay because like security cares so much about like center line shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like
I was thinking like, maybe I take recon, and it was just like, there's so many neutral board edges, and
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
So I'm trying out assassinate target because Cam's playing an elite team, and so the idea is Cam's going to pick a guy, and he's got to be very careful with that person, which is like it's a sixth of his army.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
So
Yeah.
it's like
That's against bigger teams, they can just afford to put a trooper in the back and never move him.
exactly.
Yeah.
That happened to me against you.
Same.
You are going to have to assassinate my commsman.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. For the commsman too, when he's giving out AP, I assume that's his shtick.
The commsman works slightly differently in that he can spend 1 AP to make anyone he can see do a 1p AP action
Gotcha.
that is not movement. Like you can't move with it, and it can't be something you've done already.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
it has
cool.
the free action is like they can't shoot in their turn and then shoot again later.
You actually
Yeah.
you actually answered my question that I was going to, which was to do those things, do they have to be visible?
Yes,
so-
he has to see it. Although I think there's like in
Sometimes
narrative mode.
Usually it's within Pentagon or visible or both. It depends on the unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the commsman is, just visible to the operative.
Cool. Any thoughts on the new kill teams announced yesterday? I was super
What?
meh.
What got announced?
It's,
Khotan and Brood Brothers.
Khotan?
Leagues
so
of
they're,
voting.
they're
Leagues
making
of
dwarves
Voting.
again, but
Okay,
this
well,
time they have coats.
They're kind of like the, I guess they're sneaky.
Yeah.
kin.
They have a unit called the Pioneers who ride bikes and carry shotguns. They kind of look like them because they've got big trench coats and big like mining
They're very
explosives.
like rogue trader squat
Yeah,
vibe.
they've got a good vibe.
What was the other one?
The Gene Stealer Cult Brood. So they're like Imperial
Oh, yeah.
Guard troops that are corrupted. So there's a new upgrade sprue for them.
We love the Star Children.
Cool. Okay, so you've designated the commsman.
Yep.
All right, that's all I have to.
That's
show
his
off.
tack reveal. Cam had none. So
I have no tac ops to reveal at the beginning of the game.
first activation. Let's go.
Okay. Do you concede? All right.
Damn it!
Do you just
hands.
want to split?
Yeah, split. Let's go
Split.
get a
Yeah,
beer.
let's go get ice cream.
2, 3.
So as we mentioned, this is what I think most people interpret as sticky objectives, which is
Yeah.
it's yours until somebody gets it, and it's like secure and capture are so very similarly like written,
Yeah.
but this is the one that's like this shit's yours.
I think the main difference is one of them happens when you do the action, right? And then the other one is at the end of the turn. So
Yeah.
you need to stay on the point.
Yeah. The other one, it's like you have to be there essentially.
Whereas the other one, you can get on it, do a thing, and then move off.
But it's weird because the one that you have to be on says sticky points on the bottom of the card.
yeah,
So it's like I actually think there would be no confusion regarding the two if they just didn't put that line of text at the bottom of the card.
Yeah, like
nobody would be thinking about it weirdly.
If I've learned anything on this journey into Warhammer,
it's
that Games Workshop knows how to write rules very succinctly.
Yes. And if you can't miss a single word.
I move.
Yep.
I use Vanguard to capture the objective for free this turn.
Sure. So we'll use these and you can be bleh.
Nice. And then I will dash. I can't make it back around the corner. I pre-measured. Or no, wait, hold on.
So you can break the dash up into 3 triangle increments.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So then I will dash back around here, and then
cut the corner.
I will strategize.
Oh, what's that?
I will add 1 CP. It is
That
the
is
sergeant's
leader.
special ability.
Oh, that's him. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You got it. Okay.
Shout outs to Yelk for these objective markers.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah, Yalk has really offered like a lot of their services.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
these things
I
are
really
just
appreciate
sick.
it.
Oh yeah, Yelk is sending me something.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Serge is doing his first ever merch line.
Oh, yeah.
And it's coffee coasters.
Oh, that's very
designed
cool.
by
Nice. Nice.
Right, it's like seems so perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that actually. I hate I don't hate merch lines that are just like get my T-shirt,
Yeah.
but it's like something that's different. Yeah.
Like
Like
all
his
made by Yelk.
yeah.
That's really cool.
So I'm activating my Anointed.
Okay, you're just gonna go full out.
This is Sicko Mode Joe.
Can he cap objectives when he's no? Okay,
No.
He's just a cruise miss. He's
All,
a meat-seeking
all he
missile
know
now?
is fight.
Okay.
These two friends, are they the ones that don't care about cover?
These two are the ones that don't care about cover.
The ones with the cameras, the square
Yes.
things on top.
Yeah, if they've got the box on top.
Okay.
The pointy antenna is
Yeah.
the
Their bolt guns ignore cover for the purpose of like taking saves. They are no cover weapons.
They definitely ignore obscuring.
Their multi-spectrum array ignores obscuring.
okay,
Their
yeah.
bolt gun has no cover.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So
Yeah.
that was what I was asking. So it's like if I'm tucking this guy here, he's got his base on this, right?
Yeah, no cover means you don't get to retain cover saves.
Mhm.
It doesn't mean like
I mean, we've talked about this one so much.
Mm-hmm.
The only rule that I really struggle with against your team is the ones that like allow you to shoot me when I'm still in cover.
Right.
Or in
So that
conceal.
shouldn't really have advantage. Does that because
Yeah.
vantage just treats you as having an engage order. So
Okay.
when you're on conceal up on cover, if they have vantage, you're treated as engage and can be shot.
Right.
Cam's thing is it ignores obscuring. So if you're back from cover and it crosses the cover line.
Oh.
So if you're up on a corner on conceal, he still can't shoot you because the cover line is crossing cover and it's not
Right.
a shot.
So basically, what I'm saying is my guy has the ability to move and dash, having a little butt of his thing on the objective point here to capture it, and he's in conceal. Is Cam able to shoot them because they're concealed?
So Cam would have to get to a point where he can draw from one side of his base, 2 lines that cover all your bases. So as long as you're tucked in there and on the corner enough, it's probably going to cross the cover line and you'll be okay.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
That's my thought process, right? It's just like going like this.
Because like Cam's gun,
and not
for example,
shit out of this.
the rule about the no cover thing would be, in this example, if you were on that corner on conceal and he was on a vantage point,
Yeah.
he could shoot you because it treats you as an engage, but you wouldn't get the cover roll for being in cover because his gun ignores it.
Maybe that's not going to work. It can't
But I
be.
don't think you can really put a toe on it and still be protected.
I think
unless
what I'll
you
just-
move up, get it,
yeah.
and then dash backwards.
I think all I'm just going to do is.
But you probably need the dash to get there in the first place.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to move dash here and then just chill with this guy.
Okay.
I think that's probably actually
Yep.
just fine.
These layouts are usually designed that from the drop you can't really.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to move, dash, get the point, and still be safe.
Oh, yeah.
You have to choose like to be.
Unless you've got like, some like
Harlequins.
forward deployment kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Yep. Cool. That's me.
Okay. Let us loopy doo doopy doopy doo.
Hababa.
Dabubada.
There it is.
God, in public?
In front of all these people?
People.
Nah.
I think I was thinking about, which is cool, which you mentioned, Jacob, is we had a lot of people in the league who this was their first. I mean, not maybe their first kill team game, but their first like big amount of kill team back to back for like.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was the thing, right? Is like for as the host of AFK, I get to play a lot, right? And I wanted to offer people more opportunities than once every 4 months.
Yeah.
Right?
Dash onto the objective.
Yep.
Tap it.
Bloop. And for the mission, this definitely scores the VP at the end of the turn.
It does, yeah. And I think it's max 4.
Yes,
as
they
usual.
all should be, yeah.
So past 4, it's just like a denial thing.
Yep.
If you're into that.
Then move up here, and I've got a spare AP, which, goes to waste. Hate wasting AP.
Can I, when one of your figures eventually dies, can I just take a look at it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm working on my painting right now, and I love how your figures are painted.
Thank you. This one's actually by Reinhard from chat, who did a really, really great job.
That's rad.
Okay. I think what I'm just gonna do is we'll activate. Yeah, we'll just activate my leader. So I'm just gonna basically move Dash up to here. He is on conceal, and then cap this one for myself.
Okay.
There you go. All you.
What chapter are your boys there, Cam?
I call them, they're a homebrew chapter. I call them the Sun Eaters right now because I think Space Marine chapters sound the best when they sound like they've been named by a 9-year-old who's been given 3 pixie sticks.
Yeah.
Or a metal band.
Yeah, or a metal band.
both.
And
I would definitely listen to Sun Eaters.
Yeah. And I think they are, I've been saying that they are World Eater loyalist in some way.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I agonized for a long time because I have Ultramarines at home about whether I was going to do my own color scheme, because I always generally go for that so that then I can just pick whatever rule set I want. If I want them to be Ultramarines one week and Blood Angels the next, doesn't matter because they're my colors.
Yeah.
But I just really like the Ultramarine colors, so I ended up going with that.
Yep. With the red helmet?
No, well, the sergeants have red helmets.
Yeah.
So mine are painted like 90s Ultramarines, so very vibrant and super bright.
Like that. That's cool.
Yeah, this was basically like my first foray after.
I think we just move them
that
up.
seems good.
Yeah.
My first foray after doing the like the Custodies, like that kind of thing, where I was like,
because you did your Custodies like kind of like Frost Knights.
Yeah, like they were supposed to be basically like WoW Death Knights kind of a thing.
That's cool.
But then because this was early on at the painting thing, I started watching Dana Howell videos, and all of their stuff is like. They have like this like sick vapor wave like kind of thing, and I was like, that is all I want any of my models to look like.
Oh, is Dana Howell they them?
I'm not confident.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah, no, fair. Yeah.
But I did actually learn something, and this is something that I think I've gone on camera saying, so why not just put it out there? I learned recently that like I have a tendency to default to they them, right?
Yep.
And if you're, which I think is safe, but it's like the moment that you learn.
Yeah.
If you ever, I was just like, well, I know, but then sometimes I will still say like they them kind of a thing, and it's just like, you don't do that, right? Because it's just like, because there's like a there's meaning to this kinds of things. So I had a really cool learning moment recently where I'm like, great.
Yeah, no, gender matters quite a lot to
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I have memory problems, like straight up, so I tend to default to they them just for safety for myself.
So that's me, and I learned that that's like not the way you're supposed to go.
I mean, in terms of defaulting, I certainly prefer they them.
Yes. Like for the default, but it's like if you forget, it's what's up?
Actually, sorry. Do you mind if I just drop the mine?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, before you move.
I'd rather you not, but go for it. Yeah.
So we're just gonna put that within triangle of him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the distinction, right? That's okay as a default position because it is safe and it protects you. But then if someone says, "Hey, specifically, I don't like that. I prefer to be."
As soon as you know, that was a cool learning moment for me.
Absolutely. And even if I do forget, I'm just like, hey, I can't remember what your pronouns are. Can you tell me again, please? It may take me a couple of times to ask, like, for me to get them. Yeah, for me to, like, have them locked in.
I love Dana's stuff though. Like Dana's Canadian,
great.
I believe.
Yeah. I'm gonna cap this, by the way. I'm sorry.
No worries. The thing I learned from them specifically was there's a Vallejo color called Pale Sand, which is a very light yellow color.
Yeah.
And they're a big proponent of like you can use this to highlight actually anything, and it's actually better than using white in a lot of cases because white is very stark and doesn't look natural. Whereas a pale yellow achieves the same result. It's a lighter version of whatever color you mix it with, but it just has a more natural kind of result, which is very cool.
I haven't gotten as far as mixing things yet.
So I tried that for my Gellerpox when I painted them, and it's basically it was an attempt to like a build your own contrast paints kind of a thing, and it didn't go perfectly well. But what I learned about like matte medium and stuff for like painting and stuff, which is just like as a a thinner, and I had never used it before, so it's like happy like learning kind of thing.
Yeah,
So.
medium is great. Very very useful tool.
Yeah.
Medic moves up there.
You got it. By the way, now that you've laid the mine, I picked this one thinking, reading it, that I got to pick who I got to do.
Yeah.
I was gonna pick them.
Yeah, because he always
just to
winds
see,
up.
and just to see what ended up happening. I'm still totally comfortable with the way it is because I think it still has a hamstringing effect.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The strategy is still sound.
Yeah, like knocking back a sixth of my team, or making me protect
Giving
a
you the
sixth of my
choice.
team.
There is a different tac op that lets you pick, but you also have to pick the unit that's going to kill that unit.
Oh right,
there's Executioner.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'll activate my gunner. I have a feeling this is just a, hey y'all, let's get up to the center line.
Turning point 1.
Yeah. I mean, at least on this one, I like that they put one, some close enough that it's just like, we're gonna come out of this with problem. I think we're each gonna get 2 points on this one.
Yeah.
You don't have damage grenades, right? You just got a bunch of smoke.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it. So you've got 2 more models, and there are those 2 back there. Yep.
Accurate.
Rock and roll.
Okay.
So nice to have just 2 elite teams facing off.
Dude, I mean, that has also been a contributing factor on me being very disappointed with like the releases for Kill Team lately. Is I'm just like,
oh yeah, they're not really.
Everything's like 10 models or more lately, it seems, and I'm just like, that's cool, but
Yeah, we really went through a phase of like elite powerhouse teams, and then it's been kind of going back the other way.
yeah, I mean, it makes. I think 10 is the correct like team size in a lot of ways in Kill Team.
Yeah,
you go way over that.
I respectfully disagree.
Yeah.
I started with Custodes. I had 4 models. That's where I want to be.
If I could have one really chunky dude,
Yeah.
that's what I'd go with.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it's like if they're doing a new Gene Stealer thing, because I saw that they had the big one that they're using that old
Primarch,
model of like
the
the dude.
Patriarch,
The
yeah.
Patriarch. If I could have, if they let you just have like 3 Patriarchs or something like that, I'd be there.
I would wager that is going to be if you from that command group you pick the Patriarch, or you
the
get like a
Magus,
Magus and a like comms guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the name of the what is the name of the dudes that have 3 arms? They have like
Aberrant. I think
It's like they're always like the shooty guys.
Kellermorphs.
Kellermorph, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gunslinger.
Yeah,
those
I was like,
guys really
Kellermorphs are cool looking.
The Gene Stealer cult like faction flavor is like fantastic.
Yeah, I love that they're folk heroes.
Yeah, they're really cribbing from like the old like aliens cults and stuff that came up around the Dark Horse comics.
They were
what ended up
good.
happening?
I moved up the marksman.
Okay.
And we'll use track target just in case anything blunders into his line of sight. I don't think it's terribly likely, but
No, because there's only these guys at the back, right?
yeah. But you know,
But,
just
hey, free,
it's free.
Yeah.
Well, it's not free, but I have the AP.
Yeah.
So Icon
Free
Bear's
real estate.
dashing around, and then
The kill team that I still really want is one Lictor variant, Neurolictor, Normal Lictor,
That's true.
I barely
and
know
then
her.
3 like Von Ryan Leapers. And it's just like, you don't even deploy them. There's just like 10 markers that you're moving around the board as your team is like, oh God, where are they? There's something moving.
I would love them to do. I don't know how well narrative stuff works, but some equivalent of like a raid event where you've got like a big monster like that, where you have a couple of teams cooperatively
Yes.
working together. Like I think there's some space there for a skirmish-sized game, but having like a bigger monster or a vehicle or something. And like,
So I'm just scooting my icon bearer around.
Okay.
That's good.
I realised I made a really fun joke earlier when I said one of Ben's models was kind of spiky in terms of damage about Chaos. I was like, why didn't I make a Chaos Spikes joke?
Yeah.
It's right there.
All right. So, dash.
I mean, I think realistically, I'm more so just like with each Kill Team release, wanting them to do ones that people go like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think anybody waited harder than when they put the Chaos Beastmen into the dark, and we were just like, sorry, what?
Yeah, you've been asking for them. You've wanted them. The final release for the Space Hulk expansion is going to be
Magic the Gathering pets.
Yeah, Dwarfs versus Beastmen. Wait, what?
Sorry. All right, and then I'm just gonna dash.
What would be the weirdest get?
So
Skaven in space.
Yeah.
Slams table. Get me Skaven in space.
They're never going to do it.
Come on!
I want them to, but they're never going to do it. The one that I wanted, back when the rumor was that Season 3 was going to be Deathworld Jungle, I really wanted a team that, it doesn't make any sense, but I wanted a Deathworld Monsters team that's like a Catachan Devil and like all like the Brain Leaf and like all the weird like side monsters. It's just like a team of sci-fi monsters. Now, it doesn't make any sense why they'd be completing objectives together. But Kill Team is like that, where it's you've got 6 to 12 guys that don't have to be tied to one of the big factions in 40k.
Yep.
Get weird with it. Make some stuff that's just like out there, you know? Like, why not?
Man, what about the Hrud?
Yep. That was Space Skaven, basically.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on which bit of thing you're looking at. There's some stuff that goes either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Jokero.
I'm just gonna scoot my my Psyker around the back here.
There's a Jokero in.
That's it.
That's it.
Good first turning point.
All right. Got it done in less than an hour. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
One of the Rogue Trader team has a Jokero in there.
Yeah. So at the end of the turning point, each of us is gonna get 2.
All right.
Because we captured 2 each, and they get to remain this way.
No one achieved any TAC-op stuff.
Nope.
So, yeah.
No, we're big chillin'. We get to go into the fastest turning point 1
of recent memory.
Yeah. Well, it's because our game was longer when we first played.
True.
Yeah.
And now look at us. Look at us go.
We've got. It's like we have learned how to play the game.
It only took a year too.
No, we have not actually learned to play the game.
All right. Do you just want to do front to back for?
I'll flip mine
We'll
over
flip?
just
Okay.
because I find it like more
Yeah.
visually clear.
Probably helps Twitch chat too.
Yeah.
People, I think, if you play by the rules of the book, then you're used to seeing orange for still to go.
Ready.
Also
Or not.
those people coming in late, maybe. Not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I want them to update to compendium teams.
Yeah.
Well, so
That's probably what's going to happen in the second
So
edition.
we're due, every 3 years they re-release it, and then the big box is treated as like a refresh of the rules, and so we're due for that. That's going to happen this year. The current rumor is the box they just announced with the League of Votan and the Gene Stealers is called Termination. So there's a theory that it's actually going to be a 3-box season because it's Termination, the culmination, and then story-wise they will go to the next re-release, which could also mean new compendium teams.
Yeah.
So.
Yay!
So we'll each generate a victory point or a command point.
Yep.
And let's roll off, bud.
Roll for initiative, yes.
And you win ties.
That's it.
1.
Ben is in.
I get the initiative.
Oh, yeah, no, you do.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, I just get
Are
it.
you sure you don't want to roll a 6 here and use that?
Yeah, let's use it.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I don't know.
Perfectly median
Didn't waste
roll.
a 6 on it.
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
to wait for
Yeah.
the break just to get enough space back here.
Yeah, it's just an excuse to throw a die at Jacob.
I mean, I would love to actually do like a. I've heard that people have been running just compendium tournaments.
Oh yeah, compendium only.
Yeah, because
that would be sick.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a complete game.
I bring
right?
back my custodies.
Yeah.
They're fun.
We've talked about doing back at my LGS. We've talked about doing a compendium only team because it really limits your power level in a fun way, which is good. Yeah.
I guess I could, in that case, I could do the original compendium Hunter Clade.
Yeah.
list.
Okay, so I am going to use my free double shoot as my first ploy.
Okay. I am going to use. Jeez, do I want to use Vanguard again?
And sorry to refresh. Which one is your commsman? This one?
This guy.
That guy? Okay.
I know what Kill Team I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Noise Marines.
Oh yeah, actually, just like a band. Give me Slipknot in a box.
Just Slanesh stuff, you know, really.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
mean, they do have the demonettes, like they're in the compendium.
The reason for that is because they can be used in fantasy and 40k,
Yeah.
so the demons get used across both.
Yeah, in
ranges.
general, like that is like a
I
good
think-
recommendation for starting. But it's like Daemonettes are like considered the weakest of
Yeah,
the four,
of
which is a bummer too.
Thankfully, I think Slanesh fans aren't going to have to wait long because they're the only of the 4 Chaos God factions in 40k. They don't have their own book, and they just did World Eaters. So the presumption is this edition, so either this year or next year, they will get a big full release and get some love.
Yeah.
It's kind of tricky though because Slanesh was the titty god,
Yeah.
you know, originally,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
a
kind of
little
hard
awkward.
to do from the family-friendly company position. So they've had to kind of rework Slanesh a little bit into it's just pleasure, you know, just general pleasure.
Yeah.
Is generally,
You know, when you eat too much chocolate ice cream.
Like that.
Just
You,
like eating
sometimes
snacks.
sometimes your tummy hurts.
Anything else? No, just that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, like
a harp out of a guy.
Yeah.
I would argue that there are many kinds of pleasure, and the people who are like, yes, the ultimate pleasure is an orgasm are kind of boring. But
No, I agree.
Yeah. Am I going to use any strategic ploys? You know what? I don't think I will.
Okay.
Or you can pass. You can still choose.
Yeah,
Ben
I'll
does.
pass.
Ben may use one and you could goozle him.
Done goozled me.
Is that what the new Slanesh Kill Team is going to be called?
The Goozles?
The Goozles? Yeah.
That's just one guy.
No,
Oh,
that's
it's
the
just
instrument
one
they're
guy,
playing.
yeah.
The
Oh,
Goozler.
that's the. Oh, okay, I see.
Love a good goozler.
I see. So you didn't say why Slanesh fans might not have to wait long, I don't think.
Well, so they're the only faction that doesn't have a big 40k release.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Presumably,
see.
then alongside that, they would also do something for Kill Team. That's neither one nor one though,
okay.
because the Tyranids just got their big release with 10th edition, and they still don't have a Kill Team. So.
Yeah, like the thing I've heard is that Games Workshop is bewildered, surprised, and maybe somebody up high is a little annoyed that Kill Team is as popular as it is, so it isn't getting it's getting releases, but it's not getting a lot of bespoke ones.
I'm going to spend a CP.
Okay.
No, you know what? I'm going to pass.
You're right.
Okay.
I feel like I might
We have
open myself
2
up
passes
to...
in a row. We are.
Cool. I did the mistake
We're
here.
rocking.
Attack reveal.
Oh, yes.
Generally now is a good time to reveal stuff you want to score.
I would like to reveal. Do I have to reveal this right now?
Whoever has initiative goes first.
Yeah, it'll be me.
You rarely have to reveal anything outside of the first turn.
No, I'm actually good. I don't have anything to show off.
I would like to reveal Guerrilla Tactics, TAC Op 3. At the end of any turning point, if more enemy operatives are incapacitated than friendly operatives during that turning point, and more than half your operatives have a conceal order, you score 1 VP. If you achieve the first victory condition in any subsequent turning point, you score 1 VP. So if I eliminate more of your operatives than you eliminate mine, and I have more than half my dudes in conceal, I score a point.
Okay. Sounds good, man.
Sounds great. Well, it's good to know that Slanesh fans will probably get to stop edging soon.
Yeah, I continue to have nothing to show off.
I think I may also. No, I have not. I actually don't have anything else. I don't have anything on.
Rock and roll, man.
activation.
So I'm starting off. What is? It's a circle.
Square.
It's a square for this guy.
Yeah, from the center point.
So this,
because it's a
the,
point.
The base size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For tokens.
Okay. Okay. I've got a good clumpy. Not to brag.
We can express that.
Yeah.
Luckily, Phobos don't really have access to a lot of blast outside.
Yeah,
the line.
like we can take a frag grenade, which I think would be an extremely bad move against Nurgle Marines.
Against elites, yeah, it's more of a tickle than anything.
Yeah. Also, the mine is a single target thing, anyways.
Yep.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I will activate my Icon Bearer. I am going to have them move in such a way.
What mine is yours?
Yes, it's definitely, it can be yours.
Basically, I'm going to scoot to here.
And vice versa.
I'm going to cap this one. And then I'm going to just really dig into this corner here with a dash.
Okay.
And they continue to be on conceal.
Nice.
And that'll be me. Go for it, friend.
Love this wall.
Okay.
Save me.
The veteran is going to go loud. He is going to pop up.
Yeah, fair enough.
Shoot the... I think I'm going to shoot the sorcerer.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Go for it.
So...
Depends how...
hand me the laser pointer.
Yeah. Because he is back a circle from... Oh, did we decide this was light?
This is light.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. I thought it was
I can draw...
It doesn't matter if it's light. If it's heavy...
And I mean, I've got cover lines drawn from every point of his base to a single point of mine.
Hey, you're good.
Without crossing it.
Yep, I don't mind. Take a
okay,
shot.
Lethal 5+ balanced, 3/4 damage.
Okay.
That is 2 crits, 2 hits.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that lethal 5+
Technically, you can re-roll a hit into try and get
Yeah,
another
I
crit.
just feel that it is going
you're
to be...
probably good.
Yeah.
So I got a crit and a normal.
That relieves a normal and a crit remaining.
Yeah, well, so what I can do is I can turn this my passive ability when they're Nurgle ones is I can turn a normal into a crit as well.
Crit saving because you're tough.
Y'all.
Is that just a roll or not a cover save?
I can also turn a cover save into one too.
Okay.
It's basically if I retain a normal save during a shooting, I can turn it into a crit.
Okay.
Oof. Just once in it. It would be 6 damage coming on in?
Well, it's...
With 2 normals if I...
2 normals would be 6 damage.
Ugh, when has a command reroll ever been bad? Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so I'll do 2 crits and a normal, so I'll take 3.
Yeah.
Remember when I said, I'll go grab those spin downs later?
You want me to go grab some for you?
That would be great
Yeah,
if you
you
grab
got
me some green ones.
Green
Thanks,
ones,
buddy.
yep.
Then we will dash back down.
There was no chance I was grabbing you any other color.
Okay.
First blood.
Yes. Okay. So these guys can kind of do that. I think then what I will do... I'll activate my Psyker. Boy. God damn you. He's got so many sticky outy bits.
Yeah. I've definitely been looking into options for like just increasing the friction on the bottom bases.
Yeah. And then I am going to manifest psychic power. This is going to be the buff one. I just want to make sure that Pew Pew Drew doesn't already have lethal 5+. No, he's got P1, right?
P1?
And Fuselod.
There you are, sir. As many as looks like boogers as possible.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're welcome.
Yeah, okay, so Spooky Kabuki is going to manifest psychic power. He's going to malign influence on my heavy bolter.
What's the default wounds on them?
They are 12, so he'll be down to 9. Thank you. So until for my heavy bolter, until the end of the next turning point, on top of all the other things a heavy bolter has, he's now got lethal 5 up, no cover, and brutal.
Okay.
Go to you.
Dang, brutal on a range weapon, huh?
I think it. I don't think brutal
does anything. It's only it can't be parried.
Yeah, it's like specifically.
Malign influence.
The weapons they're equipped with are made, so it's like brutal in the sense
Right,
of
so you
like,
can give it to a melee weapon.
Yeah. It's like it just picks his weapons for the thing.
Candy bar.
What's the ability called? Malign influence.
Malign influence. I mean, brutal on a shooting weapon would
That's
be
the
messed
thing that
up.
I'm.
Because that means you can only save with crits.
I think brutal is specific about.
It's very specifically
That's the
that.
thing, because I don't understand how it applies to shooting, because brutal is you can only parry with crits.
Yeah, so it doesn't. It's because like malign influence says
I see
the
what you're
weapons that they get get these.
So it technically
things.
gets brutal, it just doesn't do anything in shooting.
Yeah.
Is it all of his weapons or just one weapon?
All, I think.
Okay, yeah. So in that case, if you did get into combat somehow this turn, you'd have brutal.
Brain. We can do this, buddy.
Try to take over the world.
2, 3. Dash.
I've been reading a lot of more time rules.
Oh, yeah.
Because it turns out the community for that game is actually really big.
Yep.
Despite it not having been in print for over 20 years.
Yeah, no, it's also a cool game.
Yeah.
Brain.
Very cool campaign stuff. And some of the extra missions, when you were talking earlier about like sort of multiplayer things with like a big target in the middle or something like that, some of the missions have things like that, which is sweet. You could probably even adapt some of those rules to Kill Team or something.
Yeah, I mean, what I do enjoy about we were talking about Warhammer Underworlds is the thing about Kill Team and Warhammer games that don't use a grid system is they instantly bring in all the edge case weirdo stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you instantly get rid of so many problems when you bring in like a grid system
Yeah.
to it. Obviously, you lose an immense amount of like nuance and flavor, really, you know, right?
Yeah. You got to be a lot more constrained in
but
if you're doing that.
It just it moves the skill elements of the game to other areas, which is still cool.
Yeah.
So did you move dash there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to move around here and then was able to dash.
You got it.
As an avid turn-based tactics player,
Your
love
turn.
a grid.
Yep.
I could do a hex occasionally, you know, if I'm feeling
Underworld
fancy.
hex grid,
Yeah. You do a hex period if I'm feeling fancy.
The fun thing with Underworlds is it's like a cross between a board game and a miniatures game. It's very small, it's very quick, but it's meant to be competitive. So when you pick your team, you also pick your half of the board. So each player picks a side of the board with a grid and it has objectives and pitfalls and stuff on it. And then they intersect in a way where they don't just meet up directly, you can offset them a bit. So it can be kind of like a Tetris piece, where it's instead of just being two pieces directly symmetrical, it's like offset. And there's lots of decisions around that.
That's
a
very
very
cool.
interesting little game.
And that's set in like Hive cities, like in the.
Is that I believe the setting has changed a few times. It's been like an Underworld thing for one, and then there's been a few different ones.
Okay.
But we have the Nightbolt box is the one that was one of the original. Core boxes.
So it's in the Age of Sigmar fantasy.
Oh, the Age of Sigmar fantasy setting.
Yeah, so the teams are really small. There can be just 3 models, anywhere up to 6 to 8 for the bigger ones.
And the models are fantastic, by the way.
The fantasy models are very nice.
But also, specifically, all of the Underworld ones are just really good push fit models.
Yes. Yeah, you don't need to use glue. You don't even need to paint them. It's the one Warhammer game.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for it.
Where the teams are coloured and you don't have to paint them by the rules. You're allowed to.
So
use
I've
them.
measured out a move dash to here.
I've actually ended up picking up some of those
Okay.
just for use in other games because I like the models enough.
I can draw a line to your whole dealio. I think you're out of cover here.
Yep.
I mean,
From the right side of the base, you can see. Getting around cover is what works well against photos.
It's time for Pew Pew Drew.
All right.
Or Stu. Stu's the gunner. Drew's the big gunner. Yeah. Mama didn't raise no cowards. We supercharge him.
All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's see them once.
Max.
I have been on the receiving end of this gun.
Well, you know, speaking as probably one of the few people who's been shot by a trans-Uranic archivist at this table, I feel like we're even.
Yeah. So you're not so much pro Cameron, but anti Ben.
I'm more sort of. I just want to see the plasma hot rule do things.
Do things, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it'll happen.
Partially because I never supercharge on my models because they only have 7 wounds.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that'll do it.
So we got AP2 hot
All right.
on this. 4 attacks, 3 ups, 5, 6.
Like I can literally just have my model die from a couple of ones.
Oop. Well, there's 1-1.
Goodbye.
Great, okay.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, he just dies.
And I take a bunch of mortal wounds?
3.
3, yes.
Hell yeah! Working as intended. Ow.
May I see models so I can try to reverse
yeah,
engineer
sure.
some of your painting techniques? Thank you.
Good job, Drew. Does that do this? No. Okay, Passeru.
Okay.
Oh, man. Wow.
It's so funny to me that the gunner
laser
is-
pointer?
You got it. The gunner is so much better than the heavy gunner.
All right. Well,
1 for ones. 1 for ones.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to get through you. This is the marksman. AP 1, lethal 5+. Hits on a 2.
This gun fucks.
Yep. Oh my god.
Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was
Demands a high five.
That was pretty. What's the crit damage on it?
4.
So if I roll 2 crits, I live.
Meow meow meow.
So I just need a crit and a normal, and then I go to 1.
Well,
right?
Because one of the
they're
upgrades.
didn't you roll 4 crits, right?
Yeah, 4 crits.
Oh, because you can
It's-
upgrade 1.
Yeah.
I'm catching up.
Crit and normal?
You can tell Ben's
Doable.
one of the teams I haven't played against. I'm just like, how does your stuff work?
Oh, so close. Yeah, you got him. Nice.
Okay.
Here you go,
Then.
Thanks, bud.
The way elite teams trade off is always super interesting because it's like chess where you just take a piece and then you get the piece taken and then.
Out of curiosity, what was the one I shot?
The medic.
I'm happy with that.
It's not bad.
Yep.
That's the thing I was just thinking about is it'd be interesting for the next edition. The one thing that's kind of consistent through the teams is like everyone in Kill Team that's a gunner, you know, they plasma or melter.
Yeah.
Every guy's a comms, you kind of know what they do.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if they stick with that or if they want to kind of get into more varied team design.
Yeah. I will say.
I'm just going to put him back into conceal.
You got it. It costs an
with
action
guerrilla
for you to
warfare.
flip-flop,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely be down for some more consistency in their rules as opposed to like, well, most of the comms people work sort of like this. If they're going to make a comms person, they should all.
I don't hate that because each one is a little different. Like, you know, some of them, like Cam's one, for example, it's just visible. You don't have to be within range. But a lot of the teams need to be within shouting range. But then Alex's guys can then relay the order to everyone on the team through a radio if the radio operator's around. So I like that they're all got a different flavor of it.
The comms people I think aren't nearly as bad offenders as like the surveyor equivalent, which mess with like line of sight rules and obscuring and stuff like that. Just because the amount of times we've gone back over those rules and they're slightly different for each team.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many people that change those rules, but that's where the most complexity comes up.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is, it's also where all of the skill of like shooting people and not being shot and setting up shots and different things like that.
Yeah, I would just mostly like to see a bit more consistency in those rules, so you know what to expect out of models
It's
like
hard.
that.
I'm very interested to see what they try to change.
I mean, I'm always just pro rules simplifying in general. It's my sort of designer fixation, I guess.
Big agree.
Like, I think I've used the Surveyor ability in my kill team once.
I was going to say, because like you mentioned that as an archetype. I don't know what that is, so I don't know that it's that common outside of Hunter Cadre.
Yeah, well, Cam's got a similar ability on his team.
Yes.
For example.
Okay. But that's what I mean. I think those are few and far between, because it's a big, in Season 3, obscuring is the big thing. So teams that can ignore it, like Phobos, are already ahead of the pack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to scoot here, and this guy is going to be on a conceal order. I'm going to capture this.
Isn't that the anointed?
He hasn't gotten sicko mode yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he stops being able to do actions once he flips.
Once
into
I decide to
taking
do
mode.
it on an activation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
I
now,
thought you
he's
did
just-
it last turn, so.
No.
No, okay.
No.
Can you do it in turn 1?
I mean, it's when you activate him.
Oh,
if
so
you
you
want
could-
to.
you could choose to,
Yeah,
sure,
Yeah. It's at the start of the activation for him.
Yeah.
You do that.
Sometimes those abilities are like not in turn 1.
Yeah.
So his whole thing is get close, freak out.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He like hulks out and then becomes charge up for combat, but it limits his objective abilities.
And you can't shoot anything like that.
Yeah, and then I'll just have him. Dash.
Okay.
You got it, buddy. Go for it.
This painting on both of these models is incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
I'm going to do the pop-up attack with the Commsman.
Okay.
Climb up, shoot the anointed.
Okay.
This is a lethal 5+, 3/4 bolt gun. Naturally, he's going on engage to do this.
Yeah, like I'm super baby. Like I'm using my commandos and just a random Sororitas that I have to like learn different techniques.
Let's see, this is going to do stone nothing against you.
The local Games Workshop, or I guess all of them, also do 3 models every month.
Yes, I grabbed some of those to
those
practice
are
on too.
great to practice on.
Yep.
Is it really worth it to push through like... Yeah, you know what? We have a reasonable chance of getting another crit here. Oh, sorry.
No, it's awkward.
Yeah.
You'd think, yeah.
Goodbye.
You can reroll it.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I think it's outside
It's
the
in.
box.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gotta be visible to
No P's on here. Or?
It is. Yeah, no. It's 3 dice. So 1 crit, one hit.
And also, while you're doing practice models, Jacob, you can strip the paint off after you've painted them to go again.
I don't think I'll do that.
It's very easy to do.
Crit,
and
so I got a
not
crit in a
toxic.
normal.
So you can get isopropyl alcohol from London Drugs, and it just
So
melts the
I got
crit
2
off,
normals,
harm
Yeah.
plastic.
and then I can always turn one of my
That's
normals
good to
into a
know.
crit.
Yeah,
on a
that's really
shooting
good to
shot
know.
I do
when I'm
that.
getting shot at.
Oh, okay. I thought
would
it was
do
you
that
could
on the
roll.
one-offs.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
happens with all my guys. If
Okay,
they're in
right.
Nurgle, one of the normals gets turned into a crit.
Okay.
And it can also be used on the one that is retained if I'm doing cover.
Okay. So I'll return him. I'll dash him back down.
You got it.
Yeah, I end up stripping a lot for
Good.
models that I'm figuring out
those two
the
left?
paint scheme for.
Yes.
And then once I've sort of got down what I like, then it lets me try out a number of things and be like, I don't really like this, or this just didn't come together, sort of thing, or just screwed this up, you know.
Oh, do I got to do that thing that I do every time I fight you?
You got 2 models to activate, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I'm just supposed to run into this mine.
A mine.
Maybe I don't. I've got 4 of these.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, I'm trying to not offer opinion.
Like, I don't really have... I've got 4 of the 6,
Yep.
so I could just kind of hang.
Yeah, for my Hunter Clade, the first model I did, I ended up stripping the coat 4 times.
Oh,
just
wow.
to try and figure out how to do that. Because it's a fabric thing that doesn't have like a lot of folds in it, so it can be very tricky to figure out where you're highlighting or doing anything like that. And if you don't do that, it just looks this flat black, which is not very interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to use these as practice models because I promised myself no piles of shame.
Yep.
I promised myself.
Yep.
So once these are done, I'll have hopefully the skill to do the Necron kill team that I purchased. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm going to activate my leader.
I like watching your face while folks are figuring things out.
That was me trying to figure out whose band leaders was. That's what I got there.
I'm gonna activate my. This is really tough. I'm in a great position. But Cam's got the ability to scale things much better than I do. So putting my guys out is really, really difficult. Because as you can see, but I'm also thick. So it's that trade-off of like, how thick I be, you know?
Does your leader also have the cover upgrade ability?
No, so my leader's undivided. So his passive is if I'm within pistol range for either fights or fights, obviously.
Yeah.
But for shooting, which all of his weapons are, I just get one. I can reroll stuff.
Okay, cool. Love a good reroll.
Love a good reroll, don't we all?
His leader is undivided more for the bolt ploy, right?
Yeah, but it's like, so you really do want to take that, and it makes the most sense because he has no weapon profile that would be more than pistol range, so it just makes sense to put it on him.
Sure. You're going to be in cover anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you can just go all Nurgle and it's sick, right? But, okay, sorry, Cam.
Literally.
I'm going to
Literally sick.
activate my leader, and
It's funny, for super competitive kill team, they have chess clocks for this reason.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because there are some teams that like playing through your 14 activations or whatever. I don't think it's usually that many, it's like 12, but it's tough to play, like you have to play quick.
Yeah.
You don't get the luxury of
okay.
thinking.
So we've got Scoot for 3. And this will be a clear indicator that your boy ain't shooting. I'm gonna go like this with him, and he's gonna have a conceal order. I would be so bad at like a competitive kill team thing because I would be shaking and I'd be knocking terrain everywhere.
Generally speaking, it's not just because it's competitive, it's still usually pretty good. I mean, obviously every region's different.
Yeah. I mean, most people are going because they want to play, right? And they're excited to play with people.
The main difference I find, especially if it's an event you paid to play, where people have put money on the line, most of the time is when you're like, oh, I made a small mistake here, like a turn ago. Can I go back? And they're like, nah, we've moved. Like we've gone on.
Yeah.
And it's that kind of setting. But even within that, the ones I've been to have been very. I haven't played against that guy.
Yeah.
Or that person, I should say.
I've been burned too many times. It's too hard to play against people I don't know.
And that's like, I totally get it. For a long time, I was not the go to a store and play someone I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, straight up, it's like, if you're interested in it and you want to play, it's like, get the team, paint up, buy the team that you're interested in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Paint them
of
up
course.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then just play on Tabletop Sim, right? With the team
Yeah.
that you made.
Yeah.
And then that way you get to play and have fun. And then in the opportunity where one of your friends wants to play or you feel comfortable enough, then you can finally go with it and you've got the team and you've got some games under your belt, right? I have played a couple of games of Warcry on Tabletop Sim, and it's been great. The program works really, really well. I'm like so back and forth on Tabletop Sim, right? Because it's like, I appreciate that it allows people to remotely to play board games and tabletop things together. It's tough when it's like, they're obviously taking licensed stuff.
Yeah,
right? And it's like, for indie related things, I'm like, that sucks, right?
Yeah.
For Warhammer, I'm like, I don't give a shit, right? Like, take their stuff.
It's that thing of like, I disagree with this on principle. Unless you're doing it at Games Workshop, then it opens up a little bit at that point. But it's like, I think Ben, the way I remember when we talked about it initially, you were like, I kind of just want to have the miniatures and the terrain and and that aspect is still fun, but it's really hard to beat if I want to play a game and don't want to haul a bunch of terrain. Go there, go travel, meet, figure out a time that where we just boot it up.
I mean, the fact of the matter is it's both good and bad, I think.
I'm just going to move the Saboteur around over there.
You got it. Is in a lot of ways, I think a lot of tabletop and card games and whatnot need to have some form of digital thing if they want to majorly succeed. Not find like you can find success obviously, right? But it's just like you look at like the Digimon card game that came out during the Pandini kind of a thing. And they had supply issues and whatnot, but you'd think the Digimon game would have a digital thing, and it didn't, and it's kind of petered off. And there are exceptions to the rules. Like Flesh and Blood is doing so well, and they're like heavy, like nah, we're never gonna do digital.
That was big at my store before I left. Was big Flesh and Blood events.
I really wish the Transformers TCG had taken off because that game is super fun.
Well, Max, we have a booster box and a bunch of the set starter kits back there. We could just do it for fun.
Yeah, I also have some stuff I can bring in.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna move and dash my boy here.
Okay.
And that's
the intention is to stay out of the mines range?
Yes.
Yeah, because that
we
if
good?
You, if you go within square, it stops you and it goes off.
I would like to get as close to this and stay away from that essentially as I can. I am kind of in that dude's. Maybe I should have measured this. Basically, like.
Oh, Moon Truther, we were talking about the new box a little earlier. Yeah.
Just like that.
I mean, I am a big fan of painted coats.
Great. Rock and roll.
Just cloth.
I need to stop buying kill teams.
I'm still holding true. If anyone's buying the Night Lord's Mandrakes box and would like to trade the Mandrakes for the Ashes of Faith, the Chaos Cultists, I will give you the Chaos Cultists I own in exchange for the Mandrakes.
I think I'm going
to asterisks.
Based on rules?
Based on rules. They haven't released the Mandrake rules, and I don't know. But it's like anytime I see a melee, melee team, I'm like scared, but also I'm like, that's what I want to do. I do melee builds. That's my jam.
They're very cool. It's just very hard to get them to be good and competitive. They're either like super broken or super underpowered. It's really hard to thread the needle.
Yeah.
I always want to play as many figures as I can.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like,
I'm going to move,
used to playing
dash, strategize.
Okay. Sick. Turning point 2 done?
Turning point 2 done.
Cool. All right. So end of turning point, I got 4.
4 for Ben?
Yep, I get 2. Or no, I get 3. Or no, wait, sorry, I only get 2 because I didn't eliminate more models of yours than you did
for main, it's 2 and 4, and then any tac ops.
Right. I have not. The commsman's hanging out. So cool. All right. Wow. You know what? This seems like a great time to take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
This is the most on time we've been.
Yeah.
I think this is also the shortest turning point 2 I've ever seen in my
life.
Elite
on elite.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna take a quick little break here, so we can grab some water and all that kind of jazz. And when we come on back, we'll see what ends up happening here. I have a feeling melee might happen. I don't know. Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AFK 40K Kill Team League here on the Long Game and the Loading Ready Run Network.
You did it.
Nailed it.
Great. I'm fighting up against Cameron today in the grand finale.
What do I do?
Oh God, what do I do?
Runs into a wall.
Call a demon priest. We got Funko. We got Max.
G'day.
We got Jacob.
Hello.
The Stantler, Waldorf, and
also me.
Stantler, Waldorf, and the balcony they hang out on. And we are about to go into turning point 3.
Yep.
So
we're ripping through this game.
We are. God. Aren't elite teams great, Cam?
Ready up?
Yeah. It's all we need is a patch to Kazarkin.
I thought about doing them. I have too many plans for too many kill teams.
But apparently Kazarkin are really fun until you run into a team that isn't elite and you just lose.
They're pretty good. They've had some changes recently, but yeah.
I mean, their changes made them, from what I've heard, the recent patch to Kazarkin just made them better at killing elites and gave them no additional game against swarms.
Interesting.
Roll for initiative?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, high win rolls or high roll wins game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this feels like an important one.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
You
get it.
All right.
Double fives.
Okay.
We'll just keep doing that.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be awesome.
Okay, so we'll generate a command point each, and it's ploy time, buddy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with bolter discipline there, Ben.
And that's CP?
Yep.
Cool.
Double shooting.
Yep.
I am going to use the free Nurgle one, which is my buddies ignore all negative modifiers to their stats.
Okay.
So I don't care about being wounded. My overwatches are still regular shots.
Okay.
And I ignore any, including also like if you try and negative my APL.
Right.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a very Nurgle-y thing.
Yep.
Still keep going. That's just like a passive for Death Guard, which is why I love them so much.
They take a licking and keep on licking.
They're just so slow.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you really start noticing a team's faults when you have 2 circle of movement. Yeah. I have to bong a gong to go, and then I have to stay within 6 of it.
Yeah, the Warp Coven can be a bit like that too.
Yeah.
Because you can't move more than 3 circle period in a turn.
Oh, because they're made of sand.
Yeah.
I remember playing against this team. It was Into the Dark that we did with this team, right? That
Well,
was
I was playing Death Guard.
Yeah, Death
point.
Guard.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I'll do deadly shots, which gives me P1.
And that's also a command point?
Yep.
Cool.
Or P1 on bolt gun weapons.
Okay. What weapons do you have that of the weapons you have on here? What ones have a normal damage? Have the ability to do normal damage more than 3?
None.
I think literally every weapon is 3/4.
It's 3/4. So on
across the board?
yeah,
Okay.
normal damage 3, crit damage 4.
Yeah. No heavy weapons or
Special weapons.
just
The
slightly better
mine is the
bolters.
only thing that I
Oh,
no.
yes.
The mine does 2/4.
No, there you go.
Okay.
The Saboteur's big bomb is 5/6.
One very small point, Ben, your thing that stops you from being reduced modifier, it reduces modifiers. Cam's Reaver that reduces APL for Terror, that's not a modifier, so it doesn't stop.
Oh yeah, not more so like if he has like
Injured and other stuff,
if he has
yeah.
stun or
It's just that it was a
anything,
very
yeah.
specific edge case that I
No,
wanted
totally,
to
that
know.
makes sense. Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I'm going. I will spend 1, and I will also have double shots.
Okay. Pass.
Pass as well. Good luck, friend.
Okay.
Tac reveal. If there's any-
reveal.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, target reveal for any tac ops. Yeah.
I will reveal 1. I guess you got to go first.
Yeah. I will reveal eliminate guards on the only one with a guy on it.
That makes sense.
There you
So
You can. Oh no, I guess you can't.
yeah,
target
no,
Yes,
he's-
he's controlling it.
Yeah.
yeah. So your leader is the only one controlling an objective on the center line,
You got it.
or within your half of the board. So yeah, I will try to kill him.
Okay.
And so your eliminate guards, you revealed and targeted the comms guy initially, right? Or no, that was no, you were doing assassination.
Yeah,
assassinate is
Sorry,
this
my bad.
guy here.
Or this guy.
That guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
wow,
2
okay.
back there.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll show off a route.
Okay.
So if I incapacitate one of your friendos while I'm within 6 of your deployment zone,
Okay.
I get a victory point, and if I do it on the next one, I get another one.
Okay.
And then yeah, are you gonna do another one or
No.
rock and roll? I will also pass.
Okay.
First activation.
The Reaver Sergeant. I believe last turn. is just barely within range for a 6-inch shot.
Oh, right. I forgot he has a pistol.
Yep.
You got it.
So this is a AP1 3-4 bolt pistol, the special issue bolt
Changing
gun.
him to engage, yeah?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You got it.
Let me make sure I'm just getting this right, because I don't think I've ever shot his pistol before.
I think that happened in the last multiplayer game where I finally took a shotgun blast because it's the same Pentagon range as though.
Yeah.
It rarely happens, but all right, sure.
Special issue bolt pistol, range, Pentagon, AP1.
You got it.
4 attacks, 2 up, 3 4. Dost thou shit me? You know what? Sure.
Command point reroll?
Command point reroll.
Nice.
Okay, so 3 hits, 1 crit.
You got it.
Dost thou be
2
shooting
dice.
me? Verily.
I will turn 1 to a crit, so I got a crit and a normal.
2 normals go through for 6.
You got it.
Then I will shoot him again.
You got it. Just got to do that exact same thing twice.
Uh, 1 crit, 3 hits.
Oh, he hits on 2s?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Sergeant.
Oh, that's the leader. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. So 1 hit.
Or no, 1 crit, 3 hits.
Okay, so I literally can't save it, right?
Because it's got
It's
AP1.
P1s, you're
Yeah.
rolling 2.
And you've got 6 left.
Oh,
So.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I literally can't. Yeah, you got him.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I will flip him.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
I will activate Terror, Terroir,
Okay.
which reduces AP for the purpose of controlling objectives within page 37.
Oh,
That's a
it's
very
just
specific range.
Yeah.
Basically, if I go down there, it's AP1 for.
Yeah, within square.
Okay.
So, you can still get it, but I'm going to activate it anyway.
Sure.
So there's 2 things with Terror. One is that within Square, people who try to do mission actions have to pay double the APL.
Oh, right,
And
okay.
then for controlling the objective, it reduces the amount of APL. But I think
Sick.
you would have to be on the objective. So if he is where he is and you moved up, that wouldn't come into play.
Yeah. No, I figured it's just kind of like a go away.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think it's about time.
You got a little tail.
I think it's about time to go sicko mode, kids. That looks like charge distance to me.
Okay.
Okay, let's all go over what sicko mode does, because let me tell you, he usually gets the shit kicked out of him before. Okay, so Unleash Demon. Once per battle, when this operative is activated, the demon takes control. If it does so until the end of battle. So I can't do Overwatch, Pickup, Shoot, or mission actions.
Okay.
With him. He now has a 5-up Feel No Pain.
Okay.
And whenever he is activated, I can do 2 fights.
Okay.
With him. So, yeah, we're doing that, and he is going to. Oh, right, and sorry, his melee weapon also now has Ceaseless Lethal 5-up.
Okay.
Is that an action for him to flip it, or he just?
No, it's just I have to choose it as I activate him.
That
So
makes sense. Okay.
great.
Beep.
Unleash the demon.
It's the first melee combat.
It is.
Love me.
Okay, so. All right, so I gotta remember all the things. So it's lethal 5-up, ceaseless rending.
Yep. So you get to reroll 1s? Is that ceaseless?
I can retain 1 normal hit as a crit hit, and I can reroll 1. Yeah.
So yeah, ceaseless is reroll any dice results of 1.
Okay.
Okay, and he's 5 attack, 3 up, 4 5.
I get 4 attack, 3 up, 3 5.
That's pretty good for fists.
Yeah, this guy has a knife.
Oh, good for him!
Yeah.
We're moving up in the world.
Yeah.
I just want a hog.
Holy shit, dude.
That reroll.
Well, oh right, I have ceaseless. Oh my god.
Timely.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, so this is gonna go away.
Well, put it in there because that is a fail.
Sure.
Yeah, let's keep track of things. A lot to keep track of.
Great. Okay, so I got another. Well, I got a crit and 2 normals.
I got 2 normals.
And because you've got a crit and a normal with rending, you can upgrade one of them
into a crit.
Into a crit.
You have.
The attacker.
You have 12 wounds. I think so. You can use. Okay, I think the smart play here is to. I'm going to use my normal to parry one of your normals.
Okay.
And then I have 2 crits left over. So.
I will use one of my hits to do 3 to you.
You got it. All right, so I go to 9, and then I will put 10 into you.
Okay. I have 2 left.
And then I will fight you again.
Okay. I now hit on 4s.
Ben just needs 1 hit, and then he kills you.
Yeah.
Yep. Never say never.
Oh, right. Sorry. I got to roll 3 dice. Because he's got 5 up, feel no pain.
Right.
And then we should mark that as well.
Cool. Yeah. So I save one of them, so he goes to 10.
Okay. 2 hits.
Great. I will send this crit into you and kill him. Use that 10. Proud of you, buddy. Also, feels weird because, I mean, the warded armor was basically to get him up there, so it did strict, but now he no longer has warded armor. So
Yeah.
he's got his regular 3-up save.
Right, because you have been wounded.
I have been wounded.
I'll
are
activate.
the dice trays on there? Oh, they are. I thought I was so good about it.
Oh, I'll trade you dice trays then.
Damn it! I did it
It'd just be
before.
easier if you guys could trade kill teams. and then-
Yeah. Okay.
We'll just keep
I'll activate the veteran.
Yep.
He will shoot the anointed.
Okay.
Lethal 5+, balanced 3/4, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, 1 crit.
You're rolling hot there, Cam.
Yikes.
Your shots. Okay. I am not rolling so hot. So if I reroll this into, I'll spend a CP. I'm gonna reroll one of these. Great. Okay, and I will upgrade this into a crit.
Okay.
So I'll take 2 normals.
2 normals.
Which is
6 damage.
I will roll 6 dice.
Whoa.
You. One of them is saved. 2 of them are saved, so I will take 4. So it goes to 6.
It's a nice return to form. You rolling disgusting.
Oh god, I missed it, man.
I'll shoot him again.
Yeah, makes
Bolter
sense.
discipline.
Yep.
Pew pew.
I forgot the P1. It's too late.
Okay, this time we'll.
Yeah.
We'll pay attention to it.
2 crits, so it is P1, and 2 hits.
Alrighty. 1 save. I don't know if it's worth this time. So how if I say you hit with every single one? Wow. That would be.
Oh, he's not the Nurgle man, so he can't upgrade it, right?
He's a Nurgle man.
Oh.
So I could turn it into a crit and save and take 9. So I need to roll 4 on the Feel No.
Right, Feel No Pain complicates the math.
It does.
quite a bit.
And then I'm gonna spend it here. I think this is the right call. It's so bad if I don't save. Great. Okay. So I will take 2 normals.
Okay.
Right? You only got 1 crit?
I got 2 crits. Lethal 5+, right?
Oh, shit. Okay. Well,
Do you want to take back the command point?
So it would be how much damage instead?
I've got
if
2 crits.
If a crit and a hit go through...
7.
It does change the math a little bit. But you know what, we're all right, I'll take 7 wounds. So let's roll 7 dice.
Yeah, just roll hot.
Exactly. Pop. My grandpappy would never screw me over. So I need to have 3 of these to be 5 up. What's the idea?
7 damages going through currently.
2 of them only need to be.
So, and you're at 6 currently.
I'm at 6,
Yep.
so I just need 2 5+. That's doable.
Yeah, no, it's even likely.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, all right, he goes to 1. Let's go. My grandpa loves me, and I love him.
A lot riding on this game.
Yeah. Gotta say, this is infinitely more fun having like an audience
I
of
was
table friends.
just
too.
thinking, like, we didn't plan to have the Chuckle Gallery.
Yeah, but it's great. It's
for
perfect,
the
yeah.
final, it really sells it. Yeah. Maybe season 2 will have a full, like, Narbaron Arena style.
Yeah. You want to come and be in the studio audience?
I'll flip him back to conceal.
Yeah, makes sense.
Don't feel.
Oh, I only have 4 models left. Hey, you too.
Yeah, I've been trading pretty evenly so far.
I genuinely love turns 3 and 4 of Elite versus Elite because the decisions matter so much.
It's another reason why I like to play Hordes. Just smooth brain.
Fair.
Doesn't matter if you lose things.
I'm gonna do a risky bisky play. I'm going to.
Bless you.
Thank you. Cam's sending the demon in me.
Nurgle is reaching out.
I'm gonna dash, and then I would like to climb this.
All right.
Okay. And he's got a plasma pistol.
Yep.
And it's going hot.
Yeah. Pow.
So I think he's got the typical one. Only it's 2 up because he's my leader.
And he gets a reroll because he's undivided.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, just to clarify, undivided is I can reroll one of my attack dice if I'm within pistol distance of the
All right.
So 4 attacks, 2 ups, 5, 6. Hot.
AP2.
AP2.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, so hit, crit, and
You do a
then
reroll,
I
yeah.
reroll one of these because
Yeah, I mean, like.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything.
You could save.
You can roll 1 die to save.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5/6.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
I
you did 21 damage.
Yes. Sorry. I
Okay.
forgot.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plasma cooks.
Yeah. No. Sorry. I
Yeah.
forgot about the AP to it. That's all. Yeah.
It's rare that there are, like, I can't actually save this moments.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of the rare ones.
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
It
Okay.
does come up with plasma enough.
So that was the commsman, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I have assassinated the target.
Yeah.
I guess it goes at the end, but
Fair.
that will be them. They are on guard for the. Oh, no.
Okay. Wow. I will activate my last model.
Okay.
If he's been incapacitated, you score it straight away.
Oh, okay.
Hey, James fixed the dice trays. Thanks, James.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Let's go, Mr. Wizard.
I'll shoot your leader with my marksman.
You got it.
Yes, that one is complete and locked off now.
Bleep.
Actually.
1 crit, 2 hits. I'm going to use a command point reroll to reroll this one into a hit.
Sick. Okay.
So this is AP1, 1 crit, 3 hits.
Okay. Also, just because we're doing it, I believe I scored a route when I did the.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's close to the drop zone. Is
Yeah.
that?
So one point for this, and then I can do another one and
You
another
still
one.
have 1 point available.
We got some damage coming in, so it's
3 regulars and a crit.
okie dokie, and any P or
It's AP1.
It's AP1. Okie dokie.
No, I already went to the bathroom. Thanks.
Any P?
Anybody?
Any P's around?
Yeah.
Just 1 for me.
It's on my leader.
Yep.
His save is 3 up.
Sure is.
And you've got double shoot, don't you, Cam?
Yep.
Well, maybe Okay, hold on. No. So if I spend a CP here,
more math.
I get a normal. I can take 9. I think I'm supposed to try and make you shoot me twice.
Oh, right.
So that you can't. So you can't go pop.
Yeah.
So I will spend a CP. Down to 1. Just needs to be a normal. That's it. Just a normal. Okay. Now it's a crit. So I'll take 9.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Down to, so he's a 13 because he's my leader, so 4.
Blanc. I will shoot him again.
You got it.
2 crits, 1 hit.
He's fucking dead.
I would like to reveal
Headhunter. Nice.
Yep. I score 1 VP.
You got it.
It's outside the first 2 turns.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So that's 2 shots.
Oh,
I
shit.
will.
Yeah. You're gonna get an Overwatch shot.
Yeah.
If you want the Overwatch, you can't go back into conceal.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the.
That's an interesting.
Yeah.
We'll just sashay over here.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Yep.
Slide to the left.
Just imagining Space Marines doing that now.
Having them do like a like big ass armor, very good. Okay, well let's do some stuff.
So checking in, Ben's got 3 models here.
Yeah, he has 2 more activations.
Cam has his leader
and a
sniper,
veteran.
and then
All right, I missed that guy back there. That's okay. That's okay. That's the only one who can take the shot. So okay, yeah, let's. I'm gonna activate my. Right, I have double shots this turn. Beautiful. I will activate this friendo.
It's the icon bearer.
This is my icon bearer, yeah. I will just. Do you mind if I grab the laser pointer?
Yep.
Oh, thank you. Days where I miss having Clippy.
I'm so pleased with how that turned out.
Clippy.
Yeah, it's a really inspired thing,
Yeah, it turned out to
actually.
be a really great idea.
What I miss?
I made Clippy into a Warhammer miniature.
Terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really great for like, okay, I want to set up a shot that does
Yeah,
this.
so you get to,
I'm
like,
gonna
place the thing.
Yeah, you place the thing, check it, and then
Yeah.
Neat.
Then if it works, you
One of
move
my
the model there.
Popular tips for Kill Team is have a spare model that matches the base size of your other models. That way you can check, can I fit through this gap? Where do I have to be for cut? Different things without moving the game piece. You know?
Very smart.
I would like to shoot at this friendo.
Okay.
So this is with my taint gun.
Yeah.
Taint
Rad.
gun.
Rad.
So yeah, so it's 4 or 5.
Okay.
But then rest of standard bolter stuff. So 4 attacks, 3 up. And then you've got your cover.
I do.
Not bad, not bad. 3 normals.
3 normals. I would like to retain 1 as a normal.
Makes sense.
And then 2 more. 2 more normals. So
Okay.
I take 3.
No,
No, you
4.
had 3 normals.
Yeah, I just had 3 normals.
You say 3 normals.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sorry. Yes.
I'm just
So you still got a
deciding.
lethal 5+ going around?
Yeah.
Is it worth it to do veteran here? I have a question. So if I have the did no damage happen? Do that again. Well,
Right.
Does that count as a second shooting thing? Probably not, right?
No, that isn't your second shot.
No.
No?
That's still
Okay.
part of the initial shoot, yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that. I'll spend a CP. So because no damage was done, I'm gonna redo that
Okay.
shooting attack. I don't know if this is the smartest thing in the world.
Ploy of
Yeah,
some
the
name.
the official name
Veteran of the
is
Long War?
Veteran of the Long War. I
There you
believe.
go.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Okay, much better. I got a hit and 2 crits.
Okay. I would like to retain 1 as a normal.
You got it.
I would like to use 1 CP to use transhuman physiology, which will roll up 1 of my normals into a crit.
You got it. So 1 crit goes through?
Yep.
5 damage.
5 damage. I go to 7.
And then shoot again.
Okay.
I have a crit and 2 normals.
Okay. I will retain 1 as a normal. I take another crit.
Take another 5.
Okay, I go to 2.
That is that friendo.
How do you like that, brother? I like it very much, brother.
Okay, Overwatch.
Yes. Who are you shooting?
I'm going to take out the Anointed because my dice aren't great right now.
Makes
so,
sense. So you're right. So you're at a -1, so it's 4 ups for you now, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're also injured?
Yeah, Overwatch and injured.
Oh, so -2.
Yeah, so 4 ups.
Okay.
Oh, right, because it would be 2 ups normally.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang. I guess that's the other swing for that full box cards you rolled.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley. So now I've got my Psyker.
And then that's it?
Yeah, so I will. I think I'm just supposed to finish off that friendo, so.
Give him the booger.
Yeah, you can just peek out.
Ugh. Oh, that is. Ooh, that's churning. Ugh. Oh, that is. Oh.
Yep. That's a Nurgle. Yeah, that noise exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him do a little dashy. Poking out. And then I think I'll just lob a fireball.
Okay.
So.
What's that, 8d6?
at
level 4 or whatever?
Yes. Yeah, I'm casting it at a higher level.
Oh, there you go.
At level 4 would be 96.
Oh, there you go. I don't have my rules fully memorized for that.
It's third levels. I got you. I've got that sickness, bud.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, no cover, blast, splat. So the other ones don't matter. It's just no cover on this.
Okay.
And it's just 4 attack, 3 up,
Slipped
3
a bit
4.
Since it's no longer my job to carry Bandit. Because it was that codename for a while.
Oh yeah, no, we were both a codename for a bit. Yep.
Yep. We got 3 crits and a hit.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, blow him up with a fireball. And then I'm going to move into cover.
Yeah.
At this point, I cannot win.
Your leader is remaining?
I score 2, you score 4. That takes 7 to 13.
It's probably
This
insurmountable.
is the end of the
It
turn,
is
right? So,
insurmountable.
So 2 for Cameron, 2, 3, 4 for Ben.
Okay. Do you?
I mean, we can if you'd like.
I think that's what he asked you.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. I mean, being the final, it's not like it matters for like tie breaks or anything. So, yeah, sometimes it's just a case of like, yeah, it's mathematically.
I just want to play.
Yeah.
If you're all done, then yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I think we can scoop it up here.
Okay,
and
thank
hand
you for
you
the game
trophy.
cam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries.
There's a trophy?
There's a trophy!
Yeah, we got a
The league I made, I won! GG.
Not questionable at all.
Yeah. means I can return this trophy and not to the Dollarama I bought it from. But
hopefully nobody from Dollarama is currently watching.
This is technically used now.
Yeah, nobody's claiming. Why does it already say my name on it? What was your other tack on?
That was all of them.
Oh, you had all yours.
Eliminate cards.
The kill leader was the final.
Yeah, I had the one that was it's if somebody's on their own and I kill them in melee.
Right.
I get to get some points on it.
That
but,
one's yes a tricky one to pull off.
It is. Yeah. I mean that's kind of what my Anointed doing stuff is for. But that was a lot of fun.
That was a really cool game.
Yeah,
That was a great game.
Yeah, and I mean in general this league has been super cool.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. And just because I won does not mean we're all not winners. Because goodbye.
I miss Ben.
Ah. Wow.
As the winner, he doesn't have to close out the stream.
Yeah, he actually does. Yeah.
He gets to go home now.
Thank you for letting me check out your boys here. Did you hand do the? I'm just going to talk about painting now.
Good.
Yeah. Did you hand do the highlights on these?
Yeah, I edge highlighted
Because
oh,
the traditional
dilly bars.
Yeah.
James bought ice cream.
Yeah.
No, I bought ice cream. James sat.
I was actually thinking this morning, the one thing I haven't done in
Thank
Canada
you.
is have a dilly bar.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
This seems apt.
Have we taken you for Canadian A&W?
I've not gone to A&W, no.
Okay.
I'm also now building the list of things I'm going to do when I come back.
Good, yeah.
And you know what? There's even 6 in this box.
There you go.
Heck yeah, dilly bar. Hold on before anybody takes a bite.
Yeah.
I guess I could have
I
told you
love
in
feeling
advance.
the fluid cold pouring
Yeah,
out.
right. Yeah. Yep.
Well, this has been great.
Yeah.
Everybody
been great, yeah.
learn something and have fun.
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad these didn't melt. I had to take them on the bus.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Kill team.
Kill team.
Okay.
So what's next in Kill Team for everybody?
Not painting any kill. Oh, not painting any kill team for a while.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Yeah, I actually won't be able to paint anything for a while since I'm going to have to move. And I don't want any more assembled miniatures to pack
That
up.
makes sense.
I have
Yeah.
to look over my 6 kill teams I bought and decide who makes the cut as to who goes home with me and who stays here.
They've been great for me, and I think it is time to retire my nurgly ways for a little bit.
Yeah, we've all now played, I think, like 6 or 7 games with
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of natural after that.
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
like,
thing
I
to
don't
be
wanna play this
"Oh,
anymore."
I'll put these on the shelf for a
I
little
mean,
bit. But then, a little bit, you go like, oh, my Nurgle Legionaries, how are you guys doing? Let's get, get them back out.
Ian's got another meme squad to finish painting, he says.
Love that.
I have. I'm working on my painting skills.
Yeah.
So that when I get to the Necrons, I can paint them exactly how I like them.
I think that's my favorite thing about Kill Team is the small teams getting to do so many varieties of things really helps you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because painting the same army doing the same paint scheme, you'll get really good at that paint scheme.
Yeah.
But different teams, different shapes, different textures, all good stuff.
So, I'm pretty open and love talking about like minimalism and not having a lot of stuff and like inventory slots and all that fun stuff. Kill Team has kind of fucked that a little bit for me. I've really had to I've had to rearrange like my space to make sure that all of the paints and everything that I have, like I have like one little station, and that's actually part of what. Brain.
Yelk.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
What Yelk is making for me is an orc themed paint box, so that everything's in just one spot and it's been a heck of a lot of fun. Not gonna buy any more for a while now.
I think I'd just like to trade.
Yeah,
honestly,
and
is
Kill
where
Team's
I'm
great
at.
for that. Is like use a team for a while. Like I was thinking about that with my the breaches that I made for this. I was like, I'm done with breaches for now. They're great. I had a great time, but I was like, I think I'm going to put them away for a bit. Then I was like, maybe I'll just like donate them to Desert Bus or something, and be like, hey, who wants to bid on
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Season 1. I was like, that's a good idea.
I have a dumb idea that I want to pitch publicly, and we absolutely don't
Sure.
have to do it. It's
Yeah,
just
this-
a stupid idea. There's no obligation to it. Secret Santa Kill Team League is everybody picks a kill team for someone else to play.
I thought about
Yeah.
pitching that for one of the rounds of the league was like swap teams with someone.
Ooh.
But being a league with a lot of new players, like there was also like I wanted to do a league where you had picked 2 teams and could choose which you implement at any given time. So you don't know what your opponent. You know your opponent could be. Like I would have picked Kroot and Breaches, for example.
Right.
And then you like as part of the game selection is you pick a team.
I would have picked Geller Pox and Nurgle Legionaries.
Yep.
I'm a one-trick pony.
And I mean, it'd be Hunter Clade and some Dark Elder.
Yeah.
Pull out of storage. The things that I've just picked up the Jade Obelisk Warcry team.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm painting up right now.
They're super cool.
And then also with the eye of having them double as a Mordheim team because I would really love to play some Mordheim.
Yeah.
I played Mordheim back in the day, and I think the concept of dark fantasy Tarkovsky's Stalker holds up.
Yeah. It holds up really well. It's a lot more narrative rather than sort of competitive focused.
Mhm.
It still has the competitive aspect to it, but even the designer is like, think of this more closer to running like a D&D game
Mhm.
than.
There you go.
Yay! Wait, now I can't return it. Fuck!
You have to take that home now.
All right. Well, where does this live?
Place of prominence.
Over top of Liliana. Oh, damn. I was hoping it'd go over this Funko Pop. There we go.
Put Liliana in it.
Man, this is so satisfying.
There. Liliana's in my cup.
Man, we did it for like a year almost.
Yeah. That's not even on camera.
I saw it flash by in chat. Someone asked how long I'm here. I'm heading back soon. I think it's 2 weeks yesterday. I'm going back home, so here for a little bit. I'll be playing coming up. We'll probably talk about that in a bit. I'm going to play some Marvel Crisis Protocol with Ben and James.
Yeah, on Monday. That's kind of like your last thing.
That should be my last thing. Yeah. So we'll be playing a different miniatures game that currently none of us know how to play. So tune in for that. I'm sure very smooth and efficient stream.
I've heard really good things about Crisis Protocol, just like painting it, because it's very every character is like bright and colorful, and they're all different.
Yeah, it's got some very interesting things. This set that we're doing is actually a re-release. So they did a core set initially. The game's been around for a few years. They've been really good about releasing individual heroes. You can get Squirrel Girl and Deadpool and all the X-Men and like form teams based on, you know, their affiliations and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And that part's great, but then over the years their sculpting and their designing of the characters got a lot better. So what they've done is they've re-released the core box and they've called it the Earth's Mightiest Core Set. And it's the same heroes, but they're re-sculpted, the poses are a lot more dynamic.
Nice.
The rules have been a little bit updated, stuff like that. I think also to rebalance them, because after they released 1 billion bespoke heroes, kind of like Kill Team, the first ones they did were a little underpowered by comparison. So they've all been retweaked. And,
that's cool.
yeah, I'm excited. I hope it's fun. They've got some cool mechanics. Like there's a thing where when the heroes get knocked down the first time, they kind of go down, but then they come back and can fight again in an injured template. Unlike Kill Team, you know, you don't ever lose a model who never did anything. You know, you spend all this time painting your Captain America.
Right.
He steps out the door and gets shot in the face. And you're like, well, great. What, you know, like I wanted to make him do the cool thing with his shield or whatever he does. So I like that aspect of it. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how what its thing is.
I'm glad that you've been here. It's been really cool, like meeting you and hanging out and everything. Like,
it's been a lot of fun.
Really cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I've known Ben for years, and I've known James and Cam and a few others that we've all played games together. But getting to interact with Jacob and with Paul and some of the guys that I don't.
I'm especially sorry for that.
Play a lot of games with. It's been great. So I've had a great time, and I love Kill Team. So it was.
Yeah, you'll be back.
I'll be back.
6 months plus a day.
Yeah, the government says you must leave for at least 6 months, and then after that we'll see.
From what you're just avoiding summer.
Yes, exactly.
Actually dodging summer.
Winter to winter here. I'm going back to winter, so I just got to, you know,
it's
forever.
It's like a theoretical Concorde flight where you just chase breakfast across, around the planet.
All right. Well, on that note, this seems like a good time. We've all dillied and we've dallied and we've had a blast. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in.
Thanks a lot.
A reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadandreadyrun. Thanks. You did this.
This is your fault.
Yeah.
Thanks for the dilly bar.
Yeah. Well, you can thank Beej too.
Thanks, Beej, for the dilly bar.
when I hand him this receipt. And of course, check out our store. And if you're watching on YouTube and you watch the whole series on YouTube, thank you. That means a lot. You prove that there's an interest for doing tabletop stuff like this on the channel. And like I said, it's not going to be the last thing. We've learned a lot, and I think one thing that we really want to look at is like pre-recorded stuff. In the
I think this in like a
in 25 minutes.
25 minutes would be like ideal YouTube
Good,
content.
helpful on-screen stuff for newer players. And
Yeah, definitely doable.
Getting some of the back table games.
Tell a
as
friend.
well.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe we'll upgrade to boarding actions next time, or combat patrol.
if you, I saw some people say this is, oh, you guys do Warhammer, this is the first one. Go back and check out the VODs. Tabletop
We
channel.
are so much worse at it.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
every
yeah, you can see us grow.
If you go backwards in chronological order, you can see us get worse over time.
I also wanted to give the opportunity for you two, who are not, lure only people. Where can people find you doing your stuff outside of Lure?
So people just call me Funko. My name I officially changed since I've been here is now Hi Funko. So you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I want to do more painting content when I get home because a lot of people like the stuff I paint. So I've already got some guides on the things I've done, so I'm working on that. But it's a new skill, so. But Hi Funko everywhere is me.
And you can find me over at twitch.tv/sharkfists. That's kind of the main latching on point. I'm not on a lot of social medias, but I got a cozy little Discord in there. I post on co-host occasionally.
That's very nice.
Yeah, co-host is. I want to get good at co-host because it feels like the format I like.
Yeah, it's great having maybe 3 things to read a day.
Yeah,
it's really nice. But yeah, follow me on Twitch. I've got a Bandcamp, sharkfist.bandcamp.com, where you can give me a couple dollars. There's a coffee. But if you go to my Twitch page, there's links to all of that there if you want to dig deeper.
Awesome. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up. So from all of us here, I've been Ben. We had Cam. Jacob.
Hey.
Max.
G'day.
Funko.
Uru.
And of course, special guest James Turner on tech.
Hello.
And we will see you next time. Bye.
He was waiting 2 hours for that.